Hey guys, Wheels here. What's going on? How's everybody doing today? Welcome back. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I'm sure you guys kept busy over the weekend. Anyway, here we are. We're back again. Yes, I'm back doing another flight simulator. And I need to decide today whether or not the actual in game aircraft perform better in a stream than the add-on aircraft that I was using. So anyway, I've done a couple of flights or two, and I did a test stream that nobody could see, just to see if it would work the other night. It seemed like it did okay. So let's jump in. I'm not even gonna look too much into frames unless it becomes a problem. But we're gonna be flying the A321. 321? Is this the 320? 321. Yeah, I guess I could probably do this. Let me just make sure they're not going to give me a hard time for this. 319. Is allowed if comments are left. Flights using this substitution. We denied after one warning if no comments are left. Okay. I'm going to put the comment in right now. Using A321 Neo from MSFS default aircraft. All right, so then now I've got that. Okay, so I do have the AI say intentions, air traffic control running at the moment. All right. All right. So we're heading over to Nashville. Let's go ahead and jump in aircraft here. Before I get too far, let me. Yeah, see, I'm getting 40 frames, so I'm good. Okay, so we're going to get this thing started today. I am using the in game aircraft today. So hopefully everything should be inputted. SimBrief should be recompatible now, which is a separate program that we use for flight planning. And it doesn't appear that. Okay, pilot ID is referring to is not my name. So hold on. I gotta log into my account real quick here. I made that mistake once before, I think. Oh, no, wait. Oh, I didn't want to log out. Oh, no. We logged out. How's everybody doing today, by the way? Happy Monday. And what's my pilot ID? Okay. No wonder it didn't work. Oops, no. That's not what I wanted. Are you kidding me? All right, now let's do it. That should have worked. Okay. If you want to type in the right thing, it'll work. Incorrect. InSimbrief plan is incorrect. Oh, come on. Okay, edit flight. All right. I know. I guess we better fly with the right. Is that the right one? Let me see if that's the right aircraft. I'm flying the 321 Neo, not the 319. You gonna let me this time? Thank you. Jeez. Okay. Thank you. All right. Now we're in business. Now we're in business. All right. Now what do we do again? All right, we got all that imported. We got it all imported. Okay, so now we have the correct departure and arrivals. Let's go to the ground services page on this and make sure everything is ready. We'll go ahead and open all the stuff. Loading configurations like this. Okay, we'll go ahead and load all that in. And then we're going to ask ground services to come and do the refueling. We'll just take American Airlines to refill us.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
All right, so the fuel truck is on its way. Coming from wherever. I want to see him drive over here. Oh, get rid of those pesky blue markers. I don't know where he's at. Thought I heard the truck coming. Oh, there he is. All right, we'll go ahead and let him load up the fuel here real quick. All right, fuel truck's here.
Fuel truck is in position. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Battery 1 and 2 on, ground power is connected. Three nav, crew air supply, ground control, and I think you're supposed to hit that test button. Okay, they're hooking up the fuel lines now. Okay, turn on nav lights. Signs to auto.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
All right, you can go ahead and apply load. We'll take 5 minutes to do that. That sounds good. All right, we're going to go ahead and start the APU at this time. Which is the ground power unit. APU bleed is on. We've already looked at the passenger count, planned fuel. We've already done all that. Top of the morning to you, Murphy. Let's go ahead and get
Top of the morning to you, Wheels. Ready for a grand day of flying, are we?
That's an A for me, Murph. Go ahead and grab our clearance if you would, sir.
Right away, Wheels. Let's get that clearance sorted.
Charlotte clearance. American 1818 requesting our IFR clearance. We have Juliet.
American 2094, cleared to Nashville via the Bob Z5 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 34010 minutes after departure. Departure on 120.05 squawk 4214.
Charlotte clearance. American 2094 cleared to Nashville via Bob Z5 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 340 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 120.05
Cabin
squawk
crew,
4214.
boarding has started and the first passengers are aboard
American
the plane.
2094, read back correct. Ground is on 121.8, safe flight, sir.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Boarding
Welcome
requested.
aboard American Airlines Flight 2094, heading to Nashville. We kindly ask you to
That
take
was
your
a little
seats
bit too
as
soon.
per your boarding passes, and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. If you need any assistance, please feel free to reach out to any of our crew members.
Hold on, I'm checking
Thank
to see
you
if
for choosing to fly with us today.
Imperial. Shouldn't that be normal? Okay, that should be fine. Oh, I didn't catch the altimeter. Altimeter in Charlotte, North Carolina is 3030. So put that in here.
Do you want a board crew?
Well, everybody's already on here.
Pilots boarding starting.
We'll just do all of them. Pilot's already on board, but okay. All right, 3030 in the box right there. And then we're going to do our backup
Crew boarding starting.
altimeter. All right, and we should be loading luggage in, and passengers ought to be making their way onto the plane now after the crew gets in. So you see them loading luggage there. All right, we're going to go in here and clear all this stuff out of the way. All right, and we're going to go to the init page, grab the information, which I'm glad is working. Click the IRS alignment and do a wind request, which I'm glad I don't have to do that now. Okay, boarding has
Your
begun.
crew has boarded. Passengers boarding starting.
And we should see passengers loading. There's our flight attendant, and we should see passengers coming on here in a second. All right, so we got that going. Departure. So we're gonna go down here to our departure, and we're gonna be departing today from Charlotte from 36 Center, if it will allow us to do that.
This way.
And I think it's the AirbusA320 departure. And
Boarding pass, please.
we don't have a
This way.
transition. Let me look at that departure and see
This
whether
way.
that makes sense to me.
Hello. Welcome on board. Hello. Hello.
Let's see. I'm trying to see.
afternoon.
Yeah, Lakin. That was right.
Boarding pass,
Actually,
please.
that was right.
Welcome on
It
board.
said Tinsley.
This way. Hello.
And it's not giving me that.
Hello. May I see your boarding pass?
If we can find it.
This way.
So, Lakin.
Hello.
And, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to do that. Although I can't find. Oh, yeah, Lakin. I see it. Okay.
Boarding pass, please.
I see it. We'll go
This way,
like
please.
that. Like that. Okay, good. So we're good on the departure.
Hello.
All right, and we'll select Nashville as our arrival. And we're going to be using the Swift. Wait, which?
Welcome on board.
20 left is
Good
what
afternoon.
the flight plan indicated.
Good afternoon.
I wonder if 20 left. If I
Good
can-
afternoon. Hello?
20 left. ILS 20 left. There we go. Okay, sounds like the passengers are on. VXV transition, which is the volunteer. And we insert. All right, and that brings us right on in to Nashville. Okay, that sounds good. I can't see my chat. Anyway, thank you for joining us today. I realize SGA is like, y'all are farm sim folks, but so am I, but, not today. Not today. All right, so let's go like this. And we've got that. Did I put 20 left in the... I did. Okay, so what's our frequency for the ILS? 19.35, okay? So go to the RadNav page and 109.35. We'll put that in there ahead of time. And that's going to be the India Sierra X-ray. All right, so we got that. All right, so we're going to go to what's called the Init B page. We got to go to our payload. $139.9. Isn't that what that is? $139. Yeah. Out of range. What are you talking about? My zero fuel weight. 139. Right? We got 12778. Why is that not right? How come I'm not getting the correct number? $29.6. Zero fuel weight, 139.8. $139.9. Okay, that's weird. Okay. I don't know. That should have allowed me to take that. I don't understand. All right. Since the default aircraft, it figures it out for you. The other aircraft I've been flying, you have to input that manually. So I guess that's the main difference. Okay. All right. All right. We do need to calculate our V speeds, which I don't think this will actually do that. Or does it? No. No. Okay. Which, I want to actually calculate the thing. So we go over here to the takeoff page. We go ahead and sync everything in. And then we can calculate. 53, 151, 151, and 53. Okay, so 151. Rotate speed is when we lift off at 151. 153. And 53 is our, called the flex temperature. Manage climb. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so our external power is going to go off. Fuel pumps are going to go on. And then we're going to request pushback and start. We're ready for that. Turn the beacon on. Okay. That should have been the door that shut.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Doors closing. Toggling the chocks. I may actually have to get out and do that. You know what? Pardon me.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Pardon me. I don't think they'll remove these automatically. Although you would think that they would. I'm supposed to do that. All right. Okay. So I'm just waiting for them to give me an indication of what's that they're ready for me to start the engine.
Locking gear.
Okay, they're locking the gears so that we can do pushback. Okay, they're ready for the pushback here. Can't see them very good from there, but all right, let's see. American 2094 ready for pushback. Oh, it's supposed to be
American 2094, contact ground for pushback clearance.
Duh. It's supposed to be on ground. I forgot that this one doesn't change it. Okay, what is the ground? Is 121.8. American 2094 ready for pushback.
American 2094, Charlotte ground, pushback approved, tail north.
Okay, they want the tail facing north, which will be, is that straight back? Yeah, actually. Okay. Did you say release parking brake? I don't know if they said that or not. No. Continue pushback. Wait. Continue pushback. All right. We want to go straight pushback. All right, that's fine.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right. So we're clear for start. Turn the ignition. Starting engine 2.
Cabin crew, the cabin is ready for departure. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard American Airlines Flight 2094, heading to Nashville. My name is Erica, and on behalf of the entire crew, I would like to introduce our captain, Wheels 247.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Okay.
Joining us today are my fellow crew members, Sarah, James, and Lisa. We expect our flight time to be approximately 1 hour and 7 minutes.
Okay, engine start.
Before we take off, I would like to go over some important safety information. First, please ensure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap.
I thought
To
that
fasten
my
your
seatbelt
seatbelt,
was
insert
connected.
the metal fitting into the buckle
Why you
until
keep
you
on
hear a
telling
click.
me?
To release it, simply lift the buckle.
No,
In the
you
event of a loss
told
of
me to
cabin
set
pressure,
it, so don't tell
oxygen
me to
masks
release
will
it
drop
now.
down from the compartment above you. To use the mask, pull it towards you
Okay, I'm
to
waiting
start the
for a good
flow
engine start from number
of
1.
oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to put your own mask on before assisting others. We also have life vests located under your seats. In the unlikely event of an emergency landing on water, remove the vest from its container, slip it over your head and pull the straps to tighten. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. There are emergency exits located at the front,
engine 2
middle
is
and rear of the aircraft.
got an action now.
Please take a moment to locate the exit nearest to you, keeping in mind that it may be behind you. In the event of an emergency, follow the illuminated exit signs to reach the exits. We appreciate your attention to this important safety information. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of the crew members. Thank you for choosing American Airlines. We wish you a pleasant flight.
All right, starting engine 1. Why do we have a door? Close all doors. No doors open right now. All right, and we're waiting for that. Go ahead and readjust this to 40 miles. Just waiting for engine 2 here. Looks like we're getting there. think I should have had the seatbelt signs on by now. Taxi lights are going to be on. And we just about have confirmation of engine start. All right, there we go. All right, and we have engine start. Let's go ahead and confirm that with ground.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
All right, just waiting for them to finish that part. American 2094, ready for taxi.
American 2094, taxi to runway 36 center via Foxtrot. Mike Echo, cross runway 05, then Echo 1. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready for departure.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Cross runway 3, wait, excuse me. Taxi to runway 36 center via Foxtrot, Mike Echo, cross runway 05, then Echo 1. And we're over to tower 118.1. American 2094. All right, folks, we're gonna go ahead and back up. We're gonna take Foxtrot down to, I'm looking at my, where is Mike? They're saying take Mike. Oh, Foxtrot Mike Echo. And then Echo 1. Is that right? Let me just double check. Yeah, Echo 1 is all the way down to the end. Okay. All right. So initially we're going to take a right and go down to Mike. Okay. We've got it. Takeoff is max. Predictive weather. We can go ahead and turn that on now. We can turn this to traffic advisories. And I need to make sure we're not squawking standby. To auto. We want to be on all. We want to go ahead and arm the speed brake, and we're going flaps number 1. I'll do the takeoff config test before we leave. Wait, TCAS should not be on standby. Takeoff normal. All right. Let's go ahead and get things in place here. And go ahead and try to get this off the ground. Let's disconnect the parking brake. And give her some gas. Murph, if you'd go ahead and take over comms, please.
Aye, Wheels, I'll take the reins on the comms.
All right, so taxi to 36 Center via Foxtrot Mike. Echo. Cross one-way 5. And then Echo. I think we got everything set here. Hopefully. We got everything set. There's like a holding point down here. Okay, Mike is here. And then we're going to cross one-way 5. Which is right at the beginning of it here. We've already got clearance to cross one-way 5. Okay, we're approaching 36 Center down here. Okay, we got brakes at max, flaps at 10, flaps number 1, Spoilers armed. Takeoff config. We're all set. We'll be heading over to tower here as soon as we pull up to Echo.
American 2094, contact tower on 118.1, safe flight.
Switching to tower on 118.1, American 2094.
Now, sometimes this didn't reconnect. Okay, so we're going to stop right there for a second. Let's go over to tower. 118.1. Okay, we're on tower 118.1. Everything looks good. Signs are on. Landing lights are now on. Ignition should be normal. And we should be good to go. American 2094, holding short, runway 36 center.
American 2094, Charlotte Tower, runway 36C, winds 215 at 5. RNAV LAC in, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 36 center, RNAV LAC in, cleared for takeoff. American 2094.
Okay, so RNAV LAC in. All right, so we lift off. We'll just go ahead and hit the autopilot, and that'll take us right to it. All right, 4,000 is our altitude, and we're clear for takeoff, 36 center. All right, let's see if we can get off the ground without hitting a tree, right? Because you all grown to expect me to hit trees. All right, we're lining up. Didn't quite line up very well on that, but okay. Pretty much lined up. All right, so we're ready to go. All right, folks. And here we go. We're off. Nashville, here we come. Speeds alive. Rotating at 151. V1 and rotate. Positive rates. And gear up. Oops, autopilot is
American 2094, contact departure on 120.05.
We got to pick up some speed
Contacting
first.
departure on 120.05. American 2094.
All right, RNAV.
Charlotte departure, American 2094. Afternoon, climbing past 1500.
American 2094, Charlotte departure, radar contact, cleared, direct re-wet. Climb and maintain flight level 200.
Okay.
Cleared direct re-wet. Climb and maintain flight level 200. American 2094.
Climb and get rid of our flaps. And we're good. So I had just a little bit too much pitch on that takeoff. But nonetheless, we're off. A little bit too much pitch on that. It kind of pitched up on me a little bit too much. I didn't hold the stick down enough. And why my gear is down, I don't know. I hit the button for gear up. Jeez. No wonder I'm going so slow. Oh, and we can go up to our flight level 200. All right, there we go. And we should be climbing. Hey, KW. Yeah, playing in the clouds again, man. How you doing? And there we are. Say, why does Wheels play flight sim? Check that picture
American 2094, climb and maintain flight level 220.
And then you'll know.
Climb and maintain flight level 220. American 2094.
That's why we play. Look at that view. Are we going up 220? That's right. Because it's fun. Exactly. Okay, we're going up to 220. On the 320 Neo. Wait, is this a 320 or 21? Can't remember. I guess it's the 320, isn't it? Oh no, you know what? Oh no. Man, I never forgot to, I forgot to start my recording. That's okay. You know what? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I'm really happy with the frame rates today. It's doing really good. Very smooth. Anyway, this is not a long flight from Charlotte, North Carolina to Nashville. Okay, we're over 10,000. So landing lights can go off. Seatbelt sign can go off. Okay, you are now free to move about the cabin.
Flight level 280.
Dear guests, we have now reached a safe
280.
And maintain flight level 280. American
Please ensure
2094.
that they are set to airplane mode.
All right.
Also, I'm
280.
pleased to inform you that our onboard Wi-Fi service is now available. Thank you.
I'm just going to set that to standard. Because we'll be going up to the flight level 180 here in just a minute. There we are. So y'all got all your Christmas presents yet? You got some more shopping to do. I think I'm pretty much good to go. Think I'm pretty much good. The wing view. But the ETA on this is it's 302 miles from where I'm at right now. So 22:16 basically is when it says okay, so did this actually give us a top of it does give us the top of climb. The only thing with this is it doesn't give us top of descent. Well, yeah, it does, actually. It did that today. Oh, nice. Okay, good.
American 2094, climb and maintain flight level 330.
330.
Climb and maintain flight level 330. American 2094.
Now, I don't think I want any radio chatter. So I have tried two different AI for air traffic control. So I've tried Beyond ATC and Say Intentions. Now, the thing I kind of wanted to try about
American
Beyond
2094,
ATC
contact Atlanta Center on 132.625.
is that it inputted traffic.
Contacting Atlanta Center on 132.625. American 2094.
I wasn't too impressed with it, to be honest. The Say Intentions does plan on adding it, and I like Say Intentions because I have a co-pilot, and I also have flight attendants.
Atlanta Center, American 2094. Good afternoon, passing 17,000 feet, climbing to flight level 330.
American 2094, Atlanta Center. Good afternoon, Shelby, altimeter 30.27.
Now, back when I did do virtual air traffic control in VATSIM, as a controller, I did actually control Nashville. So, and also I was a Memphis center controller, so we're approaching the Memphis airspace here in a few minutes. So not an area that I'm unfamiliar with, although it's been a few years. But between Memphis and Nashville,
American 2094, Atlanta Center, climb and maintain flight level 340.
I really kind of like Nashville, to be honest.
Climb and maintain flight level 340. American 2094.
Oops. But Memphis had a lot more traffic because it was a cargo hub. So we did get a lot more traffic there. But so if I got on and I was the only center controller, I had both actually. But if there was already a center controller on, I would have much rather done Nashville than Memphis any day. But for a few months there, I would cover both quite often. So I am running the stream live via Restream. So which is available on Twitch and YouTube. Appreciate anybody who did tune in. I realize that my views are a lot lower than they would be if I was in Farm Sim right now, but I don't care. I've never streamed in order to chase views. I stream games that I want to play. Oh, I put the cover down there. Okay. Now, I do actually have a Twitch overlay. I don't even know if it works, to be honest, because it's been so long. Let me see if I can find it. And it's not actually pulling up because I don't have the program open. Let me see if I open that program, if that'll cause any trouble. Sim Toolkit Pro. Be up to the top of Climb here in just a minute. Can't see my chat, so excuse me for 1 second. Okay, now that is connected. But I don't know if the overlay is actually working. Of course, I got all this other stuff on there, which, you know, I probably should start turning that stuff off. But I've left it on there initially so I can see what's going on. All right. Speed, okay, and everything's there. So let me go ahead and see if this will work. Copy. Control C. And let's go over to Properties. And go ahead and put that in. And I don't see it. And it is on top. That should be working. And it's not. OBS browser. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not working. It's supposed to be, but it's not. It's a browser and URL. and it's not working. Well, all right. Well, so much for that. I'll worry about that again later. I'm going to quit that for right now, since that's not working. All right. Should be nearly to the top of climb here. Beautiful. The waypoint we'll be approaching is right around Knoxville in a few minutes here. A couple minutes. I like having the stuff here on the bottom. I wish I could get rid of some of the stuff that's on here and just have like a really small little informational thing. So maybe there's some kind of mod that does like a compact HUD, because I like to be able to see it, but I can do with just text on the bottom of the screen. I don't have to have all the details, or at least see if we can get rid of the map and leave the stuff at the bottom and just get rid of the round map at the top, the heading bug or whatever. I definitely can get rid of it. It's just that since I'm really super rusty, I chose to leave it up. For a helps situation until we get situated and get super used to everything again. But can't believe I forgot to hit the flight recording. I'll have to do the flight again just to get that. I like flying with the virtual airline, but if I don't record it, I can't submit it as a flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached cruising altitude. We will begin our snack and drink service shortly, and I must say, you are in for a treat with our delicious pretzels and refreshing beverages available today. After the service, we will also have articles from the American Airlines shop available for purchase. Thank you for your attention, and enjoy the flight.
And while you're at it, buy yourself a Wheels 24/7 coffee cup. We're not going to be very long before we start our descent, though, to be honest.
American 2094, expect the ILS runway 20 left approach into Nashville. Swift to arrival. Expect to descend in about 10 minutes. Reach out if you want an early start.
Expecting ILS runway 20 left approach. Swift to arrival. Will expect descent in about 10 minutes. American 2094.
Oh yeah, we're doing good. We'll see how the top of descent does for this. I think it's because I wasn't able to auto input the sim brief information when I did the flight, and maybe it's the wind information that I didn't have. I'm going to go ahead and pop in my destination information though. at our destination, we have over in Nashville, we have a altimeter setting of 3017. 30.17. And what is the temperature? We have 16, it looks like. Winds 190 at 8. It's nice and warm out today. at 8 miles per hour is what the wind is at our arrival, and our Barrow is on the chart is going to be for the ILS runway 20 left is going to be 751. So we'll go back to that. And VXV is coming up right here, which is Knoxville. Okay, so we're going to intercept at Judd at 2000. So Kramer, okay, well, no, we'll have Kramer, okay. And then do we have Sippo? So we're actually going to come in at Kramer. So 5,000 at Sippo and then Kramer. Okay, fine. All right. So let's see if it descends us right at our top of descent, or we're going to end up taking this all the way down to 2,000. All right, when the time comes. All right, so we'll begin our descent, and then the plane should calculate our descent as we go. I need to be cognizant of the speeds. On the descent. So we're going to actually start with a vertical speed descent so that I can monitor my speed, because I did make the mistake of overspeeding on this thing the other night. And of course that never ends well with the overspeed. That might be them actually calling me in a minute. We'll see if they call me. They don't generally call me. But we'll see if it automatically calls. I know there's been updates. One of the updates they did is I thought they added something where we could see a log of the air traffic control. And I don't actually have that, so I'm not sure where that goes. I'm not sure. Hey, Fomans. It's really windy? Yeah, it is. Yes, it is, sir. Yes, it is. All right. So we'll be coming up on top of descent here in just a second. I'm not sure where that log is for, say, intentions. We're going to go ahead and select our brake configuration at medium. I've already done my destination data. And I've looked at the approach, so we should be good to go. ILS information is entered. Double check my altimeter, 3017. Still the same. And yeah, I don't see that log on the EFB. I'll look into that in a few minutes. It's wee windy. I wish I could put like a small little... Oh, I wonder if I'm supposed to connect it. Like... I don't think I am. Multiplayer, intercom, miscellaneous. No. I don't know. If I put it over here on my screen, it's too big. I wish I could kind of like minimize some of the features on it and just show me the text. All right, we're coming up on top of descent, so American 2094 requested to begin our descent via the Swift 2 arrival into Nashville.
American 2094, descend via Swift 2 for the ILS runway 20 left approach into Nashville, altimeter 30.21.
Descend via Swift 2 for the ILS runway 20 left approach, altimeter 3021. American 2094.
Okay, we'll watch our speed. All right, so we're beginning our descent now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Keep an eye on
we have
that
now
speed
left our
tape.
cruising altitude and have started our approach to Nashville. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The use of lavatories is no longer allowed at this time. Thank you for your cooperation.
Go ahead and add just a little bit more, just to make sure we stay within that speed limitation. I'll put it back into managed descent once we lose a little bit of altitude, and then we'll have some speed we can use. All right, so that's the way that's going to go. Looking to our south, southwest, kind of. This is the default in-game aircraft, the Neo 320. I wonder if the Beyond ATC was one of the reasons that was tanking my frame rate. So I'm going to have to go back to the Phoenix and do a test stream offline and do this flight again with the Phoenix and see if I'm getting the similar frames, you know. But 36 is perfect for me. If we can get that on the Phoenix, we'll be in great shape for a lot of streams. The next test I'll do is if this one ends up well, then we'll go ahead and add in the YouTube Shorts stream back in, and possibly add in the fishing game back in. So I want to benchmark it without certain things on. I do have all the flight tools that I want up, plus I have multiple screens to monitor the two streams as well. And so everything's going well. So if we can add the fishing game back in on Twitch, that would be great. And add the Shorts stream, and that would be also a great deal. So if not, then I'll do streams with this aircraft, because I really like the way this aircraft operates. So I'll have to look and see if the premium version of Flight Sim gives me the 319 and the 321. if it gives me some variations and stuff. Okay, let's see how this does if I put it into a managed descent. I'd really like it to be in the mode where it's managed. Now, we should be fine because we're coming up on 20,000. And what I can do is also add some speed brake in. But we're going to be leveling off here for a minute. We're supposed to anyway. We're going to go ahead and pop this here and set the local altimeter. Now the thing is, that should start slowing down, because I should have some speed restrictions coming up. All right, so we're getting ready to make our approach here into Nashville. We've already descended. We're at 17,000 feet.
American 2094, contact Memphis Center on 128.15.
Switching to Memphis Center on 128.15, American 2094.
Memphis Center. I've put a lot of hours in on Memphis Center, man.
Memphis Center, American 2094, afternoon, descending through flight level 180.
American 2094, Memphis Center, good afternoon. Spencer altimeter 30.18.
Tree 018. And we're going to keep 3021 in the box though, because that's our landing. And I probably should let me make sure that agrees with the in game. See, altimeter here is 3017. I'm going to probably, let's back that down so that now this should actually put me at 13,000. We're definitely in good shape. We're probably lower than I want to be, but that's fine. Systems are doing well. Auto brake is set. We're going to arm the speed brake. We've briefed the approach. Everything's good to go. Man, I've vectored a lot of planes on VATSIM into Nashville with this arrival in the past. I don't know if I was ever very good at it, but I sure had a great time. Just a little bit too demanding. But it went a long ways to help me understand how air traffic control works, that's for sure. Now, maybe I should go down to what it's going to be at Kramer, which is 3,000. Nah, we'll just drop in at 2. That'll be fine. Do we have a speed restriction on this? Yeah. We're supposed to be at 250 knots. By a day. So let's bring that down. Let's bring that down.
American 2094, Memphis Center, contact Nashville approach on 118.4.
Okay.
Switching to Nashville approach on 118.4. American 2094.
Nashville approach.
Nashville approach, American 2094, afternoon, descending through 13,000.
American 2094, Nashville approach. Good afternoon. Expect the ILS runway 20 left approach into Nashville. Altimeter 30.15.
Go ahead and
expect
put
ILS
the
runway 20 left
ILS
approach.
information
Altimeter
in.
3015. American 2094.
So I don't know if that matches the game because it said 17. Unless it, let's see if it matches. No. Okay, we're approaching 12,000 feet. We're supposed to be at 250 at A day. Once we get below 10,000, I'll put it back into managed speed. Let's go ahead and turn on landing lights. Bring that down to 20-mile radius. So, any more speed restrictions on that? We're supposed to be at 210 knots approaching SIPO.
Captain, cabin is ready. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on our final approach into Nashville. Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we have arrived at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away, ensure your seats are in their full upright position,
American
and fasten your
2094,
seatbelts.
descend and maintain 4,000, turn right, heading 355 vectors for the ILS runway 20 left approach, altimeter 30.15.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Descend and maintain 4,000. Right heading 355 for the ILS 20 left. Altimeter 3015.
Well, I'm going
American
to
2094.
stay on the heading that I'm on, since I'm following the approach plate. I really don't want to go off of what it's telling me to do. We are going to bring ourselves down to bring ourselves down to 210 so we can depart SIPO. Right, and looking good coming into Nashville. I don't live that far from Nashville, to be honest, so we're coming in to see impact here. Now on the missed approach, what I'm supposed to do is climb to 1300, left turn to 3000, and we need to be headed out to Lennon and to hold at Lennon at 3000. Did I put the seatbelt sign back on? No. Flaps 1, Kelly? Oh, thank you. My flaps button on my... There it is. Now it's working. Okay, we got to overspeed here. Let's go ahead. Oh, I think I did double flaps, didn't I? Flaps 1. That's right.
American 2094, turn right heading 360.
Green dot's my minimum speed.
Right turn heading 360, American 2094.
Thank you. I'm kind of a noob, man, so. Thank you, though. I appreciate your help, because I could use the help. I'm not going to hit the approach button until we get a lot closer. Yeah, I'm not a pilot, man. Although I've done flight sim before, but I'm pretty rusty. Especially with the Airbus. Fairly new to the Airbus. I think it is too, Kelly. Our Kelly, I guess. Should be calling you. All right, Coming up on 6,000 here. All right. So I think I'm going to actually turn to final a little bit. Maybe a little bit too tight. I think let's just try it and see what it does. You know, normally we would try to vector a little bit further out, but it looks like it's allotted for a turn in. All right. All right. So we're crossing Sippo. Normally we would probably go straight and then activate direct Kramer. I think in this case, I'm just going to try it.
American 2094, turn left heading 005.
Left heading 005, American 2094.
We'll try it and see what the vectoring does exactly on this. Okay, this might be a little bit too soon. I don't want to activate the approach phase quite yet. Although it's going to be pretty tough on final. For it to capture that glide slope. I don't know why my oops. There we go. That was my mistake. We are definitely above the glide slope right now. Okay, we should start making that turn. And then now we're below the glide slope.
American 2094, turn right heading 360. American 2094, less than 1 mile from Kramer. Turn left heading 150 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 20 left approach.
Okay, we're below the
right turn heading 360,
glide,
American
so
2094.
Wait till we get our turn.
Left heading 150 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 20 left approach. American 2094.
Probably going a little too slow here, but that's okay. I want to try to intercept the localizer at about a 30-degree intercept. So I'm going to wait till the nose of the aircraft gets around there a little bit. I don't know if it'll actually find the localizer until it's comes all the way around. Let's go ahead and try it.
American 2094, contact Nashville Tower on 118.6.
Switching to Nashville Tower on 118.6. American 2094. Nashville International Airport Tower, American 2094, afternoon. We're established on the ILS approach for runway 20 left.
American 2094, Nashville International Airport Tower, roger, continue approach. American 2094, Nashville International Airport Tower, winds 180 at 7, runway 20 left, cleared to land.
Cleared to land.
Runway 20 left, cleared to land, American 2094.
All right, this should work out pretty well. Okay. And the localizer, I don't know if I need to wait for the localizer to go green before I activate the approach. Should be going green anytime now. Yeah, I know, I need landing gear. I understand. Okay, we're approaching that final fix. Localizer should go green, and then let's go ahead and activate the glide slope, and let's bring out our landing gear. All right, so we are on final. Just slightly above the glide slope. And we'll see. Vaguely have the runway in sight. Okay, we are on the glide slope. Speed's looking good. All right, we see the runway. Everything's looking good. Brakes are armed. Flaps full, gear down, landing lights on. Probably a little late to talk about that, but I don't really have my checklist down. I need to start looking at memorizing the before landing checklists and all the different checklists that I'm supposed to get. Okay, now I usually leave the autopilot on quite a bit longer than what most people might leave it on.
Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 10, 5. Retard.
No, we floated it way too much there.
American 2094, contact ground on 121.9er.
Switching to ground on 121.9er. American 2094.
Okay, we're just stopping on the runway.
Nashville International Airport ground, American 2094. Afternoon. We're clear of runway 20 left and ready to taxi to the gate.
Not quite, but...
American
I
2094,
slowed way too
Nashville
far down.
International Airport ground, taxi to C13 via Hotel 3, Hotel Romeo Lima Tango 4, Yankee 3. Good day.
Whoa, I don't remember that.
C13 via Hotel 3, Hotel Romeo Lima Tango 4, Yankee 3, American
Ladies and
2094.
gentlemen, we have just landed in Nashville. That was an excellent landing, and I must say, it felt like we were gliding in.
I felt like
Welcome
that we
to
were gliding in
Nashville,
myself.
where the current temperature is a pleasant 16 degrees Celsius, with a few
It's
clouds
not too
in the
bad.
sky.
It's not that cold today.
Thank you for flying with American Airlines today. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of Captain Wheels 247, First Officer Murr, and the entire crew, we wish you a wonderful stay here in Nashville, or safe travels onward.
Don't know if I can turn that quick. I think I needed to go down a little bit further, but that's okay. I'll go ahead and snooze the ads on Twitch for a minute there. And I don't remember the runway he assigned, or the, let's see, Romeo Lima Tango 4 Yankee 3. Tango 4. Yeah. All right, that's fine. So it's the next taxiway. Okay, we're on Romeo right now. Lima is right in front of us. Let's go ahead and start the APU. Looks like we're raining in Nashville. And then we'll be on Lima. And then we go down here to Tango 4. This is Tango 6. Tango 4 is right there. Yankee 3. Okay. Okay, so Yankee 3 is going to be right in front of me there. So we're coming up on Tango 4. And we go straight up into parking and Yankee 3. Which Yankee 3 continues right along to the concourse here. So I'm going to actually probably turn in right here. Let's take the third parking. Doesn't really matter. All right, let's go ahead and park right here if we can make that turn. We're not going to quite make it, but... All right, let's get the landing lights turned off. Oops, they were off already. Ground services.
To stop the engines to request ground services.
Oh. I just thought I would set that up, so. Alright, engine 2 shut down. Let's see, the weather thing should be on standby. Engine 1 shut down, engine 2. APU's already on ground power. And I guess we would shut the fuel pumps off, right? All right, and now can request deboarding.
The boarding requested.
Front cargo should be open, right? Yeah.
There are no passenger stairs. You will not see passengers visually. Passengers deboarding starting.
Aw. All right, so we have arrived. And I didn't record it on my A car, so I have no idea what the touchdown was. Anyway. That was pretty much a test to see how my PC was going to perform with the default in-game aircraft rather than the Phoenix. And I think it passed the frame rate test. So we're in pretty good shape there. So anyway, that's going to wrap up this flight for now, guys. I appreciate everyone tuning in. And stay tuned for more. So I may come back and do another stream in a little bit. I'm not sure. I do have to redo this flight because I didn't hit record on my virtual airline software. So, but for the time being, we're going to wrap it up now. So appreciate you guys watching over on YouTube today. And Mr. Kelly, if you're still there, or our Kelly, I should say, because I'm taking for granted that you missed her. But anyway, I appreciate your input on the final approach there. And the rest of you guys might be watching on Twitch. I appreciate you guys as well. So, till next time, we're going to sign off for now, and we'll talk to everyone later.